Jose Alvarado went absolutely off. He scored 26 points on 8 of 13 from 3. All 13 of his shots were from the 3-point line. Not to mention, he had 5 steals. I mean, this is one of the best in-season trades the Knicks have ever made. I'll put it right up there with Josh Hart. Like, it's been that impactful. I know it's only been a couple of games, but we've got to talk about it because Jose Alvarado, man, has he been big time stepping in without Deuce McBride, of course, with that injury. And we're going to break down his film from the game as he checks out, of course, after the win. So the thing about Alvarado is he's never out of a play. Like, you look at the scoreboard, it's 117 to 77. Like, the Knicks are literally up, 40 points? I'm not a math guy, but that's 40. Knicks are up 40 points, and he's still hustling to get a steal to create another opportunity for the Knicks. And again, the same thing. This time he gets in the passing lane and picks off yet another helpless Sixers player. It's Barlow. That's not Barlow, is it? I don't know. I think that's Barlow. Okay, Alvarado, man. I mean, by the time the player receiving the pass can feel him coming, like, it's already too late. And it's not just his ability to play make. It's also his shooting, man. He's always been an underrated shooter. And the Knicks are moving the ball around. Kolek extra pass could have easily taken that, but he finds the hot hand in the corner and drills that one. And then McHale, he's going to end up turning it over. You can see Barlow just gets a hand on it. And the Sixers, they think they have an easy fast break, but nope. Alvarado jumps this one again and gets another steal. And now he's at the top of the key off of Brunson blitz. You can play Alvarado with Brunson because of this reason, his IQ. So he goes down and he creates an open corner 3 in Jordan Clarkson. And if you rewind a little bit, you'll see that Clarkson's technically open right here, but you can't really make this pass because this defender could probably come up and try to make a steal. But once you beat your man, now he has to step up. He also has to defend the lob to Mitch, and that's where Clarkson truly is wide open in the corner, and he gets that one to fall. Now, Diawara was 4 of 8 from 3, but he's going to make the pass to Bridges and then to Alvarado in the corner, and the Knicks are just pouring it on. This happened so fast, literally I couldn't even get to it in time because Alvarado is just going to steal this from Bona, and then he's going to get right to that corner. Diawara finds him, and it's good. Just Knicks finding the hot hand, the guy who had it going all night. Cat was awesome, and then it was really Alvarado behind him. Mitch had a fantastic game as well. But Bridges, he's forced to pick up his dribble, and Alvarado's just wide open. I mean, you cannot leave him. I mean, I know he's like 6 foot, but come on, Philly, what are we doing here? And then we've got some early second quarter minutes. Shamet, corner pass, extra one to Alvarado. So he's playing with different lineups. We're seeing him in with the third string, Brunson, the second unit. It doesn't even matter. He's literally out here with Cat and Hart now. And Landry Shamet spacing that floor. And if you're Cat, especially Hart, because we know what he does off the dribble, like, you need to have somebody who can step up and hit a shot that isn't afraid of it. And look at that, man, Alvarado. I mean, he's essentially been given the Tyler Kolek minutes, and Kolek's only a second-year player, so he's got time to grow. But Alvarado's like championship ready to play right now, and that's what the Knicks need. Like, look at this. There's zero hesitation. I mean, absolutely feeling it. Probably the best game he's played of his NBA career. Let me know if he had one better. But, I mean, I find it hard to believe Alvarado's had a game with, 8 3-pointers and 5 steals. I mean, that is just ridiculous. He was a plus 35 in 26 minutes. Like, oh my goodness, Alvarado had it going the entire night. We kind of looked at this earlier, but he's just stealing the ball. Actually, I don't think we did look at this because there's been so many I can't even keep track. But yeah, this one basically I can't show the whole thing for copyright, but Alvarado gets a steal, kicks it off to Okporti, and it just creates a 3-on-2 fast break. And Diawara, like, as a 4 of 8 from 3, gets to that corner, finds his spot, and gets it to go. So if you look at Tuesday night, the Knicks lost to the Pacers, but the Wizards also beat the Pistons. Like, it's basketball. Crazy things are going to happen, but it's how you respond from it. The season doesn't really start until after the All-Star break anyway, and the Knicks, they finish it off with a much-needed 49-point win in Philly. And this game was just all about the second unit. I mean, not to say the starters didn't play well, because obviously they did. I mean, no one was under a plus 20, Mikal Bridges. But we're talking about Mohamed Diawara, who was 4 of 8 from 3. He responded after a forgettable game against Indiana. Mitchell Robinson with 4 blocks and 11 points in 15 minutes. They took just full advantage of the paint being open without Joel Embiid. I mean, Barlow and Drummond are not scrubs by any means. They're very, very, pretty solid players, but they just were not a match for this Knicks team. And you guys are going to hear in of course, when we talk about poly market, but this was an easy opportunity to trade on the Knicks. Like, there was no doubt in my mind the Knicks were going to win this game. I traded the Knicks on poly market last night and bought in at 54 cents for $400, then cashed out at halftime at 96 cents with New York up 72-42. The Sixers were 11-11 without Embiid coming into the game, so this was really about matchups, and I like New York's advantage inside. Through the first 12 minutes, the Knicks had already won the paint 20-12, with Karl-Anthony Towns scoring 7 of those. And it was clear Bona and Drummond weren't going to slow down Towns and Mitch in the paint. Once the Knicks established that control early, the market price jumped quickly, so instead of waiting for the final result, I locked in the profit during the game, turning the position into about $711. Towns finished with 21 points and 11 rebounds in just 26 minutes, which confirmed the matchup read. That's what makes Polymarket different. You can trade games in real time using your ball knowledge, not just hope a pregame bet survives the full 48 minutes. Use the link in the description, guys, to join the Polymarket waitlist and be one of the first on the app. Against Indiana, I mean, no OG, no Deuce, no Mitch. I mean, not like the most shocking thing, but in Philly off a back-to-back, you know it's the last game before the break. Honestly, kind of felt like a must-win. Because in the East, if you go, let's say 9-1 in over a 10-game stretch, you're not going to gain a lot of ground. Like, believe it or not, Boston and Detroit, they're so good. So the Knicks know that, hey, look, we dropped a game here, but we've got to get back on track. We've got to get this rolling, and that's exactly what they did. And the Sixers, they shot 19% from 3, 38% from the field. Like, Tyrese Maxey had 32, and nobody else had more than 13, who was Dominic Barlow. VJ Edgecombe, the impressive rookie out of Baylor, just 14 points on 6 of 16 shooting. So it wasn't just the offense. Yeah, the offense is as hot as fish grease, but the defense for the Knicks has been the thing, and it definitely failed them against Indiana, but why the hell wouldn't it? I mean, when you're missing probably your 3 best defenders, I mean, yeah, your defense against even the worst of the worst teams isn't going to look great. And, man, that Indiana team, I mean, man, they looked like that finals one, even without Halliburton and some boys. I mean, they looked phenomenal when they came to MSG. So the Knicks know that it's a long season. Sometimes it's not going to go their way. But a crazy stat is when Jalen Brunson takes less than 20 shots, the Knicks are 20-3. Like, the Knicks just basically never lose when Jalen Brunson doesn't have to shoot a lot. And it's pretty simple. I mean, if Brunson has to play hero ball and has to put the team on his back, like, the Knicks are going to be very, very predictable. But when he doesn't, the other guys step up. Like, Brunson took, 6 shots? He was 3 of 6. Like, he had that 3... I think off of an Alvarado dime, or no, I don't think it was Alvarado. I don't remember who passed it, but he had it on that right elbow. But like, Brunson basically didn't do much in this game at all, and that's good because a lot of teams on a back-to-back, it's kind of like, all right, we'll play through our star again. But the Knicks said, nope, we're just going to play through our defense and our role players. And last season, we never talked about the Knicks bench, like, at all. It didn't play, and it wasn't impactful. And then this season, we've been doing a lot of it, especially now adding in, of course, Alvarado. You got him, Diawara, Mitchell Robinson, Clarkson. Got 13 minutes. I'm hoping he can kind of get a part of the rotation again. He's just too valuable as a shot creator to not be. And then like McCullough or Kolek obviously are not going to be a part of the rotation every single night. But the main guys that we just mentioned are the ones to keep an eye on. And there's no Deuce, there's no OG. So when the Knicks are fully healthy, you can add in Deuce to that bench. And all of a sudden, it's become a lethal weapon for the Knicks. So I'm loving what I'm seeing out of this team right now. 35-20 coming into the break. I know Phil Jackson once said that you kind of want to be around, like 40-20, like probably championship teams, but that's a bunch of BS, man. I mean, the Knicks, they had multiple, 4-game losing streaks, a couple of rough stretches, but they've also had a couple of very good stretches during the Cup, a 9-1 stretch. And, this team isn't flawless by any means, but when they're bought into not only the defense, but just their identity, the ball moving, and nobody trying to play a bigger role than the team, like Karl-Anthony Towns specifically, you can tell he's bought into his role. And if he can kind of keep the crying for fouls down to a minimal and also not fouling out, the Knicks absolutely have a very good chance to come out of the East. And even though Detroit has blown us out in every single game this season, who the hell cares? The Knicks lost all 4 games to the Celtics last season and beat them in the playoffs. Cleveland Cavaliers also beat the Knicks in every game last season. So, it's basketball, man. Things happen, but when it's said and done, I like the Knicks against anyone in the East. And if they can get Jeremy Sohan, then that changes everything. Hopefully tomorrow's video is about Jeremy Sohan. I didn't even talk about him. I'll mention if the Knicks get him, obviously. I mean, 6'8", think he's like 22 years old. That would be freaking a phenomenal pickup. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the game. Let me know your thoughts on the Knicks going into the break. I honestly have no clue what I'm going to talk about for the next week. Like the next game is literally in a week from now. So your guess is as good as mine. But maybe we'll do some All-Star content. Maybe we'll do some potential buyout candidates. I mean, I'll obviously have videos out. But guys, as always, thank you so much for the support. It means everything to me. And road to 1K, boys.